Look, I'm actually in a different place this time. It's beautiful. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about growing up neurodivergent, feeling like your needs are unreasonable. So you learned how to kind of bottle them up because they're like, feels like your needs are a burden, if you know what I mean. And as I'm getting older, I'm learning that I actually really need to unlearn that. I was talking to my therapist yesterday, telling her I'm pretty exhausted. And she asked if I ever stopped to consider my own needs without worrying about how they affect other people first. And truthfully, the answer is no. But always putting others above yourself is, of course, unhealthy and unsustainable. So how do you start to unlearn this kind of baggage and this kind of core belief system, I suppose? Feeling like the only worth I have as a person is if I'm able to use my abilities to help others. And I'm sure it's not just people with neurodivergence who feel this way, but I feel like it happens more frequently to us, those of us who maybe had extra needs as children and maybe felt less worthy of a person because of that. I have pretty severe ADHD. I was actually diagnosed in the 90s as a little girl during a time when a lot of people didn't believe that girls could have ADHD, which means it was pretty bad. I was really sensitive to sound, had really struggled with my emotions a lot, and I had meltdowns quite frequently. And I felt like I was just a bad person overall. And like this broken tree here, I feel like I was pushed down and then allowed myself to become the substrate for other things to grow, because that's the only way I felt that I had any worth as a person. But if you feel this way, I just want you to take a step back and talk to yourself as if you were your friend, as if you're a third person. If you have trouble caring about yourself and feeling like your needs are selfish and feeling like advocating for yourself is selfish, think about if your friend told you the things that you're thinking about yourself. How would you feel about your friend? You would probably be upset for them. You wouldn't want them to push their needs aside like that. But then sometimes there's still that problem of, if you have spent a lifetime pushing your needs aside, you may not even know what your needs actually are anymore. One way you might be able to help yourself figure this out is if you look up an emotion wheel online, because sometimes I have trouble figuring out what emotion I'm actually feeling. Oftentimes too, if I'm not checking in with my physical needs, my emotional needs end up neglected. So if I'm hungry, yeah, I'm gonna be more irritable, and yeah, I'm gonna have less patience for discomfort anywhere else. Oh, look, it's a banana slug. It's also important to acknowledge that not everyone's needs are compatible. And if your needs are incompatible with someone else's, either you might need to compromise or you might just need to go your separate ways and be separate people. And that's okay. Because at the end of the day, if you keep putting aside your own needs and feelings to fill everyone else's cup, there'll be nothing left in your own cup, and you'll have nothing left to fill other people's cups with. Because who's filling your cup? Nobody, because you're pouring it all out to everybody else. You need to save some for yourself. Look at this beautiful new growth on this fern here. It's so cool. This leaf is newer than this leaf. You can't make everybody happy. And if you try to make everybody happy, you're inevitably gonna make some people unhappy because not everyone's needs are compatible. Again. So I'm learning to express what I want. I don't always know what I want, but I'm trying to figure it out little by little by starting with the most obvious needs like, am I hungry? Am I thirsty? Am I tired? Do I need to sit down? I do really need to sit down right now, actually. And just like this little banana slug who just does what it needs to do, marching along, munching on his goodies. There we go. What a beautiful picture. Hello, little guy. Just like this banana slug, we're all just trying to survive. We're all trying to exist as best we possibly can. And that means different things to different people, and that's okay. But I want you to be able to be comfortable with the person that you are. Stop trying. Stop trying to be someone else. Just like this banana slug. He's just being a banana slug. That mosquito that just tried to bite me was just being a mosquito, doing mosquito things, not caring if it bothers me that she's trying to bite me. But that's okay, because that's what mosquitoes do, right? We need to learn how to allow ourselves to be comfortable with ourselves, which is not an easy task. You know that, so there's this comic that I read at least 10 years ago. It's quite old, where the person says, you need to step out of your comfort zone. And the other person says, I'm never in my comfort zone. I'm literally always uncomfortable. That's me. That has stuck with me for so long because that is literally how I feel 24/7. I don't know how to be comfortable or what it would take. But damn it, I deserve to know. I deserve to be comfortable. Everybody does. Every person on this planet deserves to be happy, and you're not a bad person for wanting to take care of yourself. You're not a bad person for filling your own cup first, putting on your own oxygen mask before putting on the oxygen mask of others. I love this slug. What a cutie. It looks like poop so that birds don't eat it. Well, I walked quite a ways to get out here because I wanted to see a different forest than usual, and I'm still not 100% sure if I'll make it back. I'll probably have to sit and wait for a bit. There's a there's a bench up there somewhere. But it was totally worth it. I saw a robin, I saw a Steller's jay, I heard a flycatcher. There's so many things, and that banana slug is superb. Absolutely superb. I hope you all have a wonderful day and take care of yourselves. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. Goodbye.